Some of y'all be frustrating me, man. Let's talk about it.
Wait, what does you do?
I'm freelance photographer.
Groovy. What do you shoot?
Mainly people.
Like portraits?
Yeah, I like portraits.
Yo, so let me straighten something real quick, man. In this game that we in called life, we all are in different things and different fields, but for some reason, man, it wasn't until I've been in the infantry getting shot at, and it's all about building teamwork, camaraderie, esprit de corps, all those things. But it wasn't until I got out of the army and got to the creative space that I realized I miss them core values. I miss the we can be as different as we fucking want to be, but we all understand how to come together, work together, one mission, one goal. That's it. It's enough food in this restaurant called life that we can all grab a plate and eat. There's no need to say you ain't this, you ain't that. Stop, man. And some of y'all some jeepers, creepers. Let's talk about something, man. So it's gonna be a little bit of a rant. I'm trying to keep this thing as short and concise as possible, but I want to get my point across as well. I don't want to shortstop myself without feeling like y'all ain't gonna watch more than 2 minutes of the video anyway. But let me explain what happened, man. Rewind. So when I first got here in 2023 and I first started dipping my toes in the water, bloop, 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 with the photography thing, and decided to go pro and be an entrepreneur and try to get this thing out the mud and be the best photographer in this city of El Paso that they have ever seen. Because I'm one of one. Nobody else look like me. Nobody else to me got my vibe. Nobody got my style. Nobody got what I can do with this thing right here. Is crazy talk. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy talk. You know what I mean? Not to pat myself on the back, but well done, son. Like you found your thing and you trying to get the thing out the mud. But as soon as I started gaining a little bit of traction, people that don't like to see that gonna let you know it without letting you know it. You dig? So this is what happened. I'm posting and I became a member of this group on Facebook. I'm gonna try not to mention the name, but it may come out. Fuck it. I started posting work. Work wasn't getting no traction because in my demographic, I don't have a lot of melanin. I'll keep it that way. I don't have a lot of melanin to work with, and I guess the group is about melanin. It's about black photographers, black models, black this, black that. But I'm thinking it's about promoting me as the black entity in this whole equation. But I watched a gentleman, another photographer, post some work and post some dialogue about marketing and this and that. I'm like, yo, you know what? That's the missing piece that I'm missing. That's the missing piece. I can do just about anything with this thing right here. But when it comes down to trying to capture my market, I felt like I was falling a tad bit short. So I reached out to this dude, man. Not in not in the comments, but shot him a note off to the side, shot him a kite, and was like, yo, you know, I feel like with a camera, I'm good. You know what I mean? But how can I get there as far as my marketing and to get into the right space with clients? Man, you know, this... Well, almost, excuse that word. You know what this joker gonna tell me? I don't have time, bro. I don't have time. What I would need to tell you is gonna take too much. I ain't got time today. I got too much work. Da 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 da. Right? I'm like, damn. You gonna charge me for a nugget that somebody else? It's not like you invented this shit. It's not like you invented this shit. The nugget that I was asking for, I ain't asking for you to jump on no Zoom call and me to take up an hour, 2 hours of your time, bro. I'm asking for a little bit of nugget, giving you a little bit of the demographic that I'm working with, my skills, what the market is in my area for a photographer. And when I look it up, it's about $300 market value right now, which is absolutely insane for what some of the work that some of y'all in the city of El Paso producing to be charging that much money is crazy, right? So I asked him for that. This joker tried to charge me, bro. He sent me a paragraph that long, and all I was looking for was that much advice. But he wanted that much money to get that. And I was like, man, you know what? Move around, bro. Like, you know. And ever since then, we've been clashing. Boom, 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 boom. I don't really clash with him. He clashed with me. He'll jump in my comments and say, well, you're doing a lot of complaining about your market, but what are you doing to... Bro, I asked you. I asked you for your advice. And you tried to charge me for that advice. But now you want to try to sidebar and give it to me when I ain't asking you for it. Bro, what is it? What are you doing? When I asked you for the advice, you want to charge me for it. But now you want to jump in my comments trying to give me advice that I ain't solicit from you. I moved around from you, bro. Like, stop doing this with me, bro. Stop watching me. Move around, do your thing, man. Like, why do we as black photographers, black creators, black business owners, black people in general do this to each other, bro? When I asked you for it, you didn't want to give it to me. But I don't ask you for it, you dropping unsolicited comments into my... Stop, man. Move around, bro. Go find you something else to do, right? And what I'm understanding is, and all I was trying to get from this person was, my market is not their market. I live in El Paso, Texas, blue collar city with some of the hardest working people I've ever seen in my life. They don't value photography like that. So I'm trying to bring that value to this area. I'm trying to bring the quality of work that comes with the value and the price tag with what I do and what I create. And I was simply asking that, right? This person lives in Las Vegas. They are in the adult industry. Adult industry. I don't think for a second that your clients are paying you $5,000 for a shoot out of their pocket. Now, what I think is happening is the talent agency, boy, I'm struggling to find words without, the talent agency is soliciting your work to market their industry, their film, upcoming film, their models, their talent, their actors and actresses. So they got a bigger pool of money to pay you what you looking to get paid, which is cool, brother. Man, eat, man. Don't think somebody, me, in here in El Paso, is going to take food off of your plate, man. My fork ain't that long, bro. I can't get to your plate. You ain't got to be intimidated by me. You ain't got to be scared of me, man. So photographers, understand something. New photographers, understand something. If you have, find the people that support you, support the craft, and want to support and see each other eat. We can all go to the same mother restaurant and order some food. There's plenty of food on the menu. We can eat in the same restaurant but not eat the same food, man. You dig? So don't be trying to, this is my plate, this is my food. Man, cool, have it, bro. Like, I just want to go on the other side of the menu and find something, but I still want to eat. You know what I mean? So we need to get out of that. And for some reason, I see that a lot in the photography game. The more I delve into this thing and try to make more connections and try to get to know the right people, it seems like I keep bumping my head against the people that don't want to see me climb, because they probably looked at my work and felt like I was a threat. Ooh-wee. I said it. I said it. I said it. Finally, I said it. You looked at my work and see that I'm where my work is on your coattail, if not better. So now you don't want to help propel me because you want to see me. As long as you feel like you can look down on me, bro. Yeah, I said it. So I just feel like new photographers, man, if y'all have any, so I'm opening this thing up. New photographers, creators, if you hit me up in my comments and you got a question, bro, I'm going to answer it. Bro, sis, I'm going to answer it the best of my abilities with the knowledge that I have. I'm not going to run you off. I'm not going to say I ain't got time. If I don't have time, I'll tell you I don't have time, and I'll hit you back when I do have time. And I'll be transparent and tell you that. But I'm not going to dip into your pockets and say, nah, that's going to, I ain't got time, so that's going to cost you. It may cost you a little. It may cost you a lot. But it's going to cost you. And if you know what TV show that's from, man, hit me up. But new photographers understand this. If you are just now getting your camera and you just now starting your business, start low, build the clientele, build your portfolio to reflect the prices you want to pay. If you're a rookie, you're a hobbyist, you're a novice, you just do this shit for fun, charge that. Charge fun money. You know what I mean? But don't go on the opposite side of that and take food out of other people's mouths who trying to eat off of this thing. But we got to stop doing that, man. I see a lot of that in the melanated community already outside of photography, where we see somebody trying to climb and we crab in the bucket. Y'all know I heard it, man. But stop watching me, man. Because the long ass comments you keep leaving, and I got to sit here and read. I was only asking you a fraction of that when I initially hit you up asking for advice. So you got time for that. But you ain't got time to... Stop, bro. Peace.